So I own quite a few motorcycles myself, in my opinion. Well, I got 5. And one of those is a 2007 Harley-Davidson Sportster that's been fully customized. There are so many things done to it, it's insane. But today we're out here on this 2020 Iron 883, which is basically the same as my Sportster, but this is in its stock configuration. And I'm telling you right now, you should be going to buy you a Sportster if you don't own one. You better get one in the garage. Facts. So my Sportster that I own is probably the motorcycle I've had the longest out of all the ones that's in my garage right now. It's also a motorcycle I've grown extremely fond of. It's near and dear to my heart for many reasons, including that it's been published in like Drag magazine for the way it looks, all the time I've spent working on the bike, and that was like my first Harley Davidson. And it was like my project bike. I did a lot of it myself, except I didn't put the handlebars on and I didn't put the engine in it. But as far as how it looks, I did it myself. I painted it myself. I painted the motor, which doesn't look the best, but I did it all myself. And that's why it's so close to me. Now I got my Dyna. I'm loving that bike too. It'll be revealed here soon. It's done almost. I can't wait to reveal it to y'all. But even if you're looking at a stock Sportster like this one right now is on sale for $6,999 because they have this big event at Speedway Harley-Davidson called NNTN. It means like no need to negotiate, where a lot of their pre-owned inventory is marked down to blow it out at the end of the year. They do it every single year. This one is an amazing deal. I'm just telling y'all that up front. If you're looking for a bike, great deal, $6,999. I'm not a salesman. I don't care if you buy it or not, but it's a great deal on this motorcycle. If I had it in my pocket right now, I'd probably pick me up another Sportster. This thing only got like 3,060 miles on it or something like that. I just rode it over here. I love this bike because there's so many different options you can do to it. So many customizable options. You could customize this thing to your heart's content. It looks like this right now, but someone could buy it and it could end up looking like a mini Dyna Bro bike. You could have, T-bars on it. You can put little saddlebags on it. You can put a step-up seat, 2 up. You can ride 2 up on this motorcycle. You can get 2 people on it. And you can do that while it's still in its 883 configuration without having to do a ton of upgrades. It's an excellent motorcycle. They're reliable. They're fun as hell to ride. And this is coming from somebody 6 feet, 230 pounds. So y'all like, why do your big ass like that bike so much? Because it's a blast. If you haven't ridden one, ride one and you'll see what I mean. I'm about to take it back over here to the dealership, but these are amazing motorcycles. I honestly feel like Harley-Davidson should still be manufacturing them, but they're not. These aren't available anymore. Now they got the new Nightster and the Sportster S, but this is an icon for Harley-Davidson. It's one of their top-selling motorcycles. It's a motorcycle that if you have the ability to own, you should own one. There's so many parts, so many aftermarket. Like, you could have this bike forever and change the look of it 100,000 times if you want. Probably not that many. You'll be broke as hell. But you could do so much to this motorcycle. It is a must-own. This is at the top of my list of must-own motorcycles, is a Sportster. If you don't have one and you ride, you should be running out to try to find you one and get you one. But let's stop standing here and talking and ride the damn bike. All right. It's got 3,063 miles on it right now. I'm going to turn it on. Let's get her in neutral. There you go. Got your neutral. This thing got ABS on it too. Mine don't. Mine don't have ABS. Doesn't sound amazing, but sounds okay. It's got them stock exhaust pipes. If you were to get a Sportster and you're riding on stock exhaust pipes, you have a problem. Get rid of your damn stock exhaust. Do not pull off the showroom floor with no stock exhaust on a Sportster. I'm checking, make sure my zippers is zipped up. Now, I'm 6 feet tall, right? I am not uncomfortable on this motorcycle at all. This is a bike you could grow with. You can get it as a new rider. You can get it as an old rider. You can get it as an old man. You can get it as a new man. Rejuvenating yourself. You want to feel young again. You know, it's a great bike. It's very maneuverable. And it's fun to ride. And it's more comfortable than a lot of motorcycles you would think. I don't feel crunched up on this bike at all. And this one got mid controls. I like forwards on my Sportster. Lets you stretch out a little bit. But this has mids, and it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. The stock seat, on here is okay. It ain't something I would want to be on forever. And it's a solo seat, but it's all right. It's cool. It's got that tuck and roll look. It's plush. It's plush feeling. Now, I might look like a big-ass gorilla riding an itty-bitty motorcycle, but I mean, there's people out here on Groms having a blast. You can do way more with one of these than you can with a Grom, trust me. I'm actually looking to sell the mini bike we have in the garage for Miss Ryda right now, so we can get her on a Sportster, because she wants something a little bigger, and I want her to have a Harley. I want her to get a Sportster, so we're gonna find her one. Might take me a little bit. These motorcycles will literally last forever. They are, like, a lot of people always talk about the reliability of Harley-Davidsons nowadays. Ooh, they're not reliable. Are you a damn lie? I done put my Sportster through some shit, and it is the most reliable bike in my garage right now. My Ducati right now, don't want to start because I got something with the battery cables loose, so I got to take the whole gas tank off to fix that. The Z125 Pro is probably pretty reliable. I just got to get a new battery because it died. But my Sportster is tried and true. It starts, it rides, and it's fun as hell to ride. These have been around for so long that all the bugs and kinks have been worked out of them, even if you get an old one. Now, some people love the carbureted ones. I'm not a fan of those. I got the first year of the fuel injection. I love fuel injection Sportsters. Even though the carbureted ones do sound better, a fuel injection you'll be more happy with. So if you could get on you a fuel injected sporty, do it. I don't care if you got a bagger in your garage or what you got. Pick up a Sportster. Why not, man? Then you'll have a little bit of history right here. You'll be sitting on some history. It'll be like you riding a grandma that been around for centuries. It's kind of nasty if you're doing that, but if you're doing it on the Harley, it's okay. If you actually out there riding a grandma that been around for centuries, or can you ride a grandma, or do the grandma gotta ride you? I don't know how that works. I don't want to find out. You know, I ain't talking about these young hot grandmas either. I'm talking about them old, wrinkly, really, like, the grandmas that you shouldn't be doing nothing with.
I'm finna teach you every trick I know. Oh, stripping, man. Oh, I feel so vulnerable.
You know, let's get off that subject. But look at the bike. People always talk about, oh, it doesn't have enough power, it can't get up to speed. The bike can get up to speed without any problems. I'm only in like third gear right now. It has 5 gears, but I'm in like third, and I think I'm in third. Let's find out, because there's a gear indicator on this baby. I am in, come on, show me my gear. I'm in 4th gear. Okay, I got a whole nother gear, but I'm down low in 4th gear. I got plenty more power to go. And you see she's handling the curves nicely. The bike does good on back roads. You could get on the highway on it. There's nothing that this motorcycle can't do. There's nothing that it does spectacularly well, except make you have fun, especially, and get excitement in you when you hear that exhaust. But there's nothing it can't do. Like, a buddy of mine had, I think his was this color too. He ain't a buddy of mine no more. He was a buddy of mine, but he chose to stop talking to me because of because of my beliefs versus his, and that's his decision, his loss. I'm awesome. He sucks. He don't suck. He just made dumb choice. But he went through MSF course, and he picked up a Sportster right afterwards, and rode it from Charlotte, North Carolina to Cleveland, Ohio on a sporty, and then rode to, I think, Chicago or something. No, Milwaukee. He rode to Milwaukee and then rode from Milwaukee to Atlanta and then back to Charlotte on a Sportster, man. So the bikes are definitely capable. It's also another YouTuber who done rode his Sportster across country a couple times. I watch his. Me, I don't know if I would do that. I would like to give it a try, but I feel like I would not like it. I would get frustrated. I'd take it on like a 2 or 3 hour ride, no problem whatsoever. But to be on it for like 8 hours, I don't know if I would want to do that. Got to stop frequently for gas, which is a plus to me. It gives your butt cheeks time to relax. You stop like every hour and a half to stretch them thighs, them glutes, and them cheeks. You know, make them jiggle a little bit so they can loosen up, so your butt don't hurt. But if you don't got a Sportster, this is a great time to pick one up. This is a great time to buy motorcycles in general. When you're buying them in the winter, you usually get a pretty solid deal on a bike. So if you don't own a Sportster right now, comment down below why you don't own a Sportster. And if you don't own one but you want one, go get one and let me know down below. Say, I'm gonna get me a Sportster because of your video. I'm going to buy a Sportster. No, you ain't gotta say that, but that's the reason you're going to buy one, because you just watched my video. Look at all this, all these bikes out here right now. There's quite a few, and there is a live wire. That's a live wire one right there. All right, let me turn around. I mean, look at this. I ain't even put my foot down. This thing handles so well. But yeah, if you ain't got a Sportster and you're watching the channel, you loving the Infinit Ryda, you're loving Ryda. Well, guess what? Ryda is Ryda because of his Sportster. That is why I am who I am. Because I fell in love with that first Harley I bought, which was a Sportster. And I feel like y'all should own one and fall in love with it too. So many adventures, so many experiences, so many accomplishments due to my Sportster. I mean, she's in a magazine, dog. You can't beat that. But let's see. There's a Sportster right here. Here's another sporty, a little different color. Here's a 48. That's a version of a Sportster, smaller tank, bigger motor, which is kind of weird. Why would you want a smaller tank with a bigger? I don't know. And there's another Sportster right there. But man, go get you a Sportster. But first, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and look at that. It's the new one. It's the Sportster S next to an Iron 883. I like the Iron 883 better, but the Sportster S is way faster. Watch my other video if you want to know about that. Them things fast. All right, let me stop rambling. Talk to y'all later. Hope you subscribed. If you didn't, do it. If you got a friend sitting next to you, tell them to go subscribe. Let's get these subscriber counts up. Check y'all in that next one.